Hi, welcome to another installment of The Adventures of Becky and Kathy, or Living Blissfully Naive. Even as young adults, Becky's and my blissful naivete would pop up its ignorant head, and we'd say, "That's not how it is in the movies." For instance, snow. Chapter 41, Becky and Kathy discover snow. Becky and I loved snow, like the snow we saw on White Christmas, like the snow on a Charlie Brown's Christmas. But we did not grow up around snow. We grew up in California. And right here, Beck would stop to correct me. She did not always live in California. Until age 7, she lived in the Azores. I know that. I have no idea where it is. Just that Beck lived there. I've never looked the Azores up on a map. I just imagined it was a tropical island somewhere. But truth be told, it could be part of Alaska. I was born in Hawaii, so perhaps we were both from tropical islands. So we mostly grew up in California, a sunny part of California. We arrived in Loveland in September, and by October we had our first big snowstorm. It was a beaut. Beck had a wonderful idea. Let's pack a picnic and drive up to Rocky Mountain National Park. The road through Big Thompson Canyon had been plowed, so her little rear-wheel drive red Colt didn't need chains. Not that we had any chains. When we got to the entrance of the national park, Ranger Rick came out of his warm ranger shack, kind of like my soon-to-be security guard shack. "What are you girls doing here in your little red Colt with rear-wheel drive?" Becky cheerfully explained that we were going to have a picnic in the mountains. He replied, "The park is closed because of the snowstorm. You girls go home." As we were driving the roads to take Big Thompson Canyon back to our trailer, we saw it. There, on the side of the road, was a fresh, fluffy snowdrift. Just like the big pile of leaves in Charlie Brown that Linus couldn't resist jumping into. We pictured ourselves driving through that snowdrift, sending flakes flying in every direction, just like a freshly raked pile of leaves. It looked like such fun. We saw it at the same time. It called to us. We looked at each other. Beck stepped on the gas as I yelled, "Go for it!" We plowed right into it. And thunk! The snow did not go flying. It did not go poof up in the air and slowly glisten down like 1,000 little sparkling fairies. We just stopped. A dead stop. We were really stuck. When I Google searched for an image of someone driving through a pile of fluffy snow, I couldn't find one. Anywhere. Not even a cartoon. I don't know where we got the idea that a person could do that, that a car could do that. Okay, plan A. Beck would stay at the wheel and gently back up as I pushed from the front. She slowly gave it some gas. Her rear-wheel drive tires just spun and spun, making fluffy snow into a packed ice rut. Okay, plan B. Beck had heard about using your car's floor mat as traction. We put one behind her rear tire. "Okay," I yelled, "give it a little gas." Now the rear wheel spun on the floor mat, sending up fumes of burning rubber, eventually shredding the poor thing. So we got back in the car. What the heck were we going to do now? And then we saw him. There in the rear view mirror, Rocky Mountain National Park Ranger Rick and one of his ranger buddies. What was that look on their face? Joy to see us? No, more like exasperation. But he and his co-ranger pushed us out. There were no niceties exchanged. He just said 2 words, "Go home." And so we did. There were many other snow adventures ahead of us. But that day, it was a great day. Thank you for joining me for another adventure. Please go to kathyamplified.com to find all of the adventures, and like, follow, and share if you would, please. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Bye.